1.6 update has just landed and there's so much to this update, you might have missed these 25 incredible things. Like Squid Fest, a new winter festival that gives you a massive reward for catching squids. If you get 10 of these fish, you will get the Art of Crabbing book that gives your crab pots a chance to produce 2 items when harvested. Use Squid Bait to make this whole event much easier. What is Squid Bait? Well, there's a new machine called the Bait Maker. Simply drop any fish into this thing and it will give you bait that greatly increases the chances of catching that fish when fishing in a spot where they can be caught. Ever ran out of hay, sprinted to Marnie's shop and realized she just isn't working today? Yeah, this is common. Well, not anymore. If you buy the animal catalog book from Marnie for only 5,000 gold, you will be able to use Marnie's services whether she is there or not. This includes when she would usually be closed when making use of the key to the town. Your farmhouse is already incredibly big once you have fully upgraded it, but it gets so much bigger with this update. You can now renovate your farmhouse by adding huge new rooms. You can add a huge new dining room, a cubby, an attic, and you can extend the corner room. This will cost you a grand total of 320,000 gold, but oh, it's most definitely worth it. Imagine all the kegs we could store in here. If you have not completed the game and received perfection, and if for some reason you use the out of bounds glitch to sneak into the summit, there is a new secret cutscene waiting for you. Mr. Key will lash out at you and attack you. You will pass out and wake up in the hospital. There is a new fishing festival in summer called the Trout Derby. During the 20th and 21st of summer, you need to catch fish in the river. More specifically, you need to catch rainbow trout. When fishing, there is a chance to get a golden tag if you catch a rainbow trout. You can exchange these golden tags for a random mystery reward. The best reward here is most likely the new mounted trout decoration or some mystery boxes that you can open at Clint. I'm sure you already know that you cannot eat ancient fruit. It's just not possible. But you could eat ancient fruit jelly and drink ancient fruit wine. Fortunately, you can still do this, but ancient fruit jelly is now a very dangerous substance that you should avoid eating at all costs. It will reduce your energy by 1,500. This is guaranteed to knock you out and you will pass out. Take care out there. All wine will now give you a -1 speed buff, but ancient fruit jelly is something else. If you are a master fisher, then challenging bait might interest you. You can craft these after gaining mastery in fishing. Challenge bait will reduce the delay between bites by 62%, but that's not important. If you get a perfect catch with this stuff, you'll whip up 3 fish instead of 1. That's pretty damn cool. Good luck. There is a new fish smoker in the game. You can drop a fish in here and some coal and it will double the sell price of that fish. I tried this on legendary fish as we do have a reliable way to farm for tons of those and it works like a charm. Additionally, you cannot drop smoked fish into a fish tank, which makes sense, I guess. To get the fish smoker, buy the recipe from Willy, then cast your line into the lava on floor 100 in the mines until you get some cave jelly. Then cast your line into any river until you get the river jelly. Finally, cast your line into the ocean until you get the sea jelly. These are required to craft the fish smoker. I'm sure you know that you can hide torches behind trees and still benefit from them as a light source. You also know that you can place torches on fences, which has been very convenient. Well, now you can place them on your sprinklers, ensuring your entire farm is well illuminated. We recently got the ability to move our shipping bin and our greenhouse with the 1.5 update. This has opened up a ton of freedom for us to decorate our farms. But it gets better. Now Robin can move your farmhouse anywhere on your farm, as well as the watering bowl for your pet. I can't wait to see what great designs people come up with now. The dehydrator is an interesting new processing machine. You can buy the recipe to craft these from Pierre for 10,000 gold. You can drop 5 fruits into this thing and after a single in-game day, you'll have dried fruit. This thing operates considerably faster than kegs or preserve jars. While dried fruit do sell for more than wine or jelly, you cannot age them. And you only get 1 serving of dried fruit for 5 fruits. Wine is still the king of profits in this game. However, there is one incredible use for this. Keep watching to find out. This is a small visual change but very welcomed. If you drop large milk or high quality ostrich eggs into their processing machines, the item display will now show you that they are of a higher quality. Small change but not bad. After obtaining the foraging mastery, you will be able to craft mystic seeds. Fortunately, these are really easy to craft, and when planted, they will grow into a mystic tree after 28 days. On their own, these trees do nothing besides look awesome, but if you drop a tapper on them, you will get mystic syrup. These can be used to craft treasure totems. Now this is cool. Using these will create a ring of artifact spots for you to pillage. Make sure you are in a large open area before using these. If obstructed, some of these artifact spots will be lost. This one is important. Go and grow some grapes. Take 5 grapes and drop them into a dehydrator to turn them into raisins. Raisins only sell for 600 gold and barely replenish your energy, but they have a secret. Drop these into your Junimo hut to change their color and increase their efficiency. The Junimos will harvest crops quicker, allowing you to sleep earlier instead of waiting for them to finish. The fishing in this game can be quite difficult, especially those pesky legendary fish. Fortunately, we now have a way to make fishing almost effortless. First, get the fishing mastery in the mastery cave and get your new and improved advanced iridium fishing rod. Enchant this thing at the forge with the master enchantment. Get some deluxe bait. Deluxe bait will slightly increase the size of your fishing bar. Eat some buffed up seafoam pudding. This will also increase the size of your fishing bar. Then use 2 cork fishing tackle. I have tested this. They will stack and will dramatically increase the size of your fishing bar. You cannot fail with a bar this huge. Sometimes you might find that Pam is on Ginger Island having a drink, enjoying the sun. Good for her. Unfortunately, this means that she is skipping work. And if you do not have a warp totem, good luck getting to the desert. Now you can just drive the bus yourself to the desert. Wait, do you even have a license? I know you will most likely not go the Jojo route, but if you love making money in this game, here's a good reason to pick them instead. This is Mr. Fizz. He is a Jojo employee hiding out in the mushroom cave on Ginger Island. You can pay him 500,000 gold to gain 1% towards perfection. Yeah, this will cost you a staggering amount of gold to actually reach perfection. But you love making money and now you have something to spend the money on. Planting pumpkins, cauliflower or melons in a 3x3 square can yield a giant crop. Well, there are 2 more to add to your collection. The powder melon and the key fruit. Unfortunately, these seeds are harder to obtain as you can only get them from artifact spots. But look at my collection of giant crops, worth the effort in my opinion. Check out this new visual update. Stardew Valley now has waterfalls. Fortunately, this is not just a visual update. If you cast your fishing line into these waterfalls, you can catch a brand new fish called the goby. Use the curiosity lure to increase the chances as they are quite rare. The mushroom log is an interesting new thing that can produce mushrooms every so often. It seems really unreliable unless you know this. Surround your mushroom log with wild trees. This will dramatically speed up the mushroom growing effect. Any tree that is grown from those normal seeds is considered a wild tree. Don't forget to use tree fertilizers to speed up their growth. Next, drop all of these mushrooms into the dehydrator to get dried mushrooms that sell for a pretty penny. If you are playing on an existing playthrough and already have a bunch of chests all over the place, you can upgrade these chests to the new big chest version without emptying them. Just craft a big chest or a stone chest and drop them onto your existing chests. Just like that, upgraded massive storage, easy. The fish tank in the community center is now a normal operating fish tank. After completing the fish tank bundle, you can now interact with this and drop your own fish in here. Now you have a way to show off your legendary fish to the villagers of the valley. I have made videos complaining about the slime hutch, and mostly because the thing is huge. It takes up so much space on your farm. Well, it's smaller now. It is considerably smaller. While it is smaller inside, that's still fine. It might not be worthy of destruction anymore. You can now be so tanky that nothing in this game could ever defeat you in battle. This is thanks to new ways to increase your defense. Topaz Rings now give defense. This means that you can combine 2 Topaz Rings with 2 Crabshell Rings to get 12 defense. Buy the defense book from the bookseller for 20,000 gold. Eat some buffed up mango sticky pudding. Enhance your weapon with 3 topazes and use a weapon with good defense. If you have the fairy trinket, you can use that as well. Now you'll take basically no damage and you'll be healed. This is truly unmatched. Mushroom logs are great, but we can increase their potential by surrounding them with these new stork-like trees. To get these, plant mossy seeds. but the mustard seed is not guaranteed to make the stalk tree, so it will take a couple attempts until you get them right. When you do drop tappers on these, as they will produce fiddle ferns. Look at this setup, it prints. That's 25 things you didn't know about the Stardew Valley 1.6 update. Many more videos are coming, subscribe before you miss them. Thanks for watching, but for now, I will see you in the next video.